We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live,
we are
baby.
against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby.
Yo, 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 what's up, Chicago? And welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio, episode 622. I am your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Ms. Hip Hop. And today we have a very special guest in the house. He goes by the name of D.R.U.M.S Rugged. And he is more than just an MC. He's a creative and he's a songwriter. And he's here to discuss his project called Keep It Rugged. And we're going to talk about some other stuff too, but bring it up next to the mic, the one and only D.R.U.M.S Rugged. What's up, man?
Peace, peace, peace. What's up, Miss Hip Hop? Yo, what's good? What's good?
Everything is good, man. Thank you so much for your patience and coming on the show today.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I've been wanting to do this. So, I'm here. I'm ready to go.
Okay, cool. Well, as you know, here on Speak Your Mind Radio, we do a traditional icebreaker question for all the artists. So let's get started.
Okay.
D.R.U.M.S Rugged, I want to know, well, how did you hear about Speak Your Mind Radio first?
Just through the feed. I don't think anyone put me on to you. It was just scrolling, maybe following somebody else. They shared your content and I seen it, and I think that's how it was.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
So word of mouth goes a long way on social media.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into some of these questions I have for you. I noticed that like in your name, D.R.U.M.S Rugged, that the drums is an acronym for something. What does it mean?
Dope rhythms, unlimited mic skills.
Whoa.
Or since I study a little bit of the supreme mathematics and the supreme alphabet with the nation of gods and earths, the 5 percenters, I also have a righteous name too, and it stands for Divine Ruler, You Master Self. So that's also an acronym for drums.
That is so dope, man. I'm glad I asked you.
Yeah, a lot of people don't ask. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as hell. I promise you. Okay. So with that being said, is the saying everything in Texas is bigger? And if it's true, how does that relate to your music?
Yeah, that's a saying that everybody says everything bigger in Texas, but I think it's just an exaggeration. You know what I mean? We got small things here too. You know what I mean? So, how does it relate to my music? That's a very good question. Never been asked that. I'm not sure how it relates to my music as far as things being bigger in Texas. I'm trying to get my name in music on a larger scale here within the city, as well as worldwide. I would just say overall, I'm trying to push it through radio. I do have connects here in Dallas. There's a local DJ here. His name is DJ Easy Eddie D. He has a long run. He has the longest running hip hop station in the world, or show in the world. In the world.
Wow.
Yeah. Everyone says the second, but he's the longest running if you ask us here in Dallas. He's been doing what he's doing since '86. Consistently, no breaks, no stops, just always on the radio, underground hip hop, local, and as well as established artists. But so with his platform, I try to push it that way. As far as like mainstream wise and real big like that, nah, I don't even touch that. I don't even go that route. My music is real selective. It's for a particular type of audience. But underground wise, I would like to push it a little further.
Definitely, definitely. I personally listened to Keep It Rugged, and there were a lot of great tracks on there that we're going to talk about. They are some of my standout tracks, as a matter of fact. I feel like I'm saying it without
Okay.
saying it, but I'm excited. Okay, so let's talk about your newly released single, Sharon Stoned. Now,
Yes, let's talk about it. Yes, ma'am.
bro, this track, I am not even just trying to give you accolades or nothing like that, but this track really blew me away. I love the storytelling mechanism behind it. You reminded me of a young Slick Rick, if I must say this. You said exactly how he would say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it also reminded me of also, of course, the actress, the spin on words, Sharon Stoned, and the
Mm-hmm.
message behind the song. And what I wanted to ask you is, Drums, if you had an opportunity to create a short film for Sharon Stone, what imagery would you bring out in amplifying the message behind the song?
Protein is now at Starbucks, and it's never tasted so good. You can add protein cold foam to your favorite drink or try one of our new protein lattes or matcha. Try it today at Starbucks.
So good, so good, so good.
Spring styles are at Nordstrom Rack stores now, and they're up to 60% off. Stock up and save on Rag & Bone, Madewell, Vince, All Saints, and more of your favorites.
How did I not know Rack has Adidas?
Why do we rack? For the hottest deals. Just so many good brands.
Join the Nordy Club to unlock exclusive discounts, shop new arrivals first, and more. Plus, buy online and pick up at your favorite Rack store for free. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
That's a real good question. Imagery. Say it would definitely be urban. It would be an urban story, urban type film. Real as far as visuals, message wise. I would really want to show that drug addiction, abandonment, and depression all go hand in hand in a situation like that. You know, a lot of single mothers out there who didn't start out that way. For whatever reason, the relationship doesn't work out with the baby's father. Some of them really would go on a downward spiral because of it. They're really in love with the guy. They come up together, had this baby. They thought it was going to be them forever. And depending on the way he really turned them around, and it just becomes a movie or film to really showcase that in a real gritty, urban, tough way. I don't want no series. I want a movie so I can really get in and tell a story head on.
I love that. I think you should pitch that idea to
Yeah.
Sundance Films.
If I heard it, holler at me. You know what I mean?
I would like to share a story with you about Sharon Stone and why it was so relatable, not only to the listeners, but to me too.
Okay.
Back in the day, like in the late 80s, early 90s, my mom, she got addicted to drugs, and how she got addicted was she was smoking weed, right? And weed at the time was considered a gateway drug to other drugs, right?
Right. Yes.
I
Yes.
think it still is or whatever. I mean, because how many people can you count on one hand that smoke THC alone without drinking, without popping pills, without none of that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I used to smoke. I used to smoke weed and I used to drink beer.
Yeah.
It didn't go past that, but the weed led to beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then so that was her gateway drug. She was smoking with a fella or whatever. She saw him roll it up and she thought to herself the weed itself looked kind of wet. You know what I'm talking about? But it still smelled like weed. So long story short,
Right.
she ended up smoking a sherm stick without knowing. She's pulling hard as hell because she thought it was just weed. And after that, she just kind of spazzed out. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
sherm stick was PCP mixed with embalming fluid. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
just blew her.
That's man. I hate that. I know a lot of cats that was on that, especially in the '90s when I was coming up. So I can definitely relate to that story too as well. And it's it's unfortunate that our people go through that, or anybody, but especially our people, and they get so addicted to it, and then that leads to other things, and those things leads to other things, and it's just out of control. So I definitely wanted to make a song about it, and I wanted to revolve it around a woman, just because I thought it'd be a stronger message.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a beautiful message to women to take care of themselves, you know? So
Yes. Yes. That was the main thing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm
yeah.
glad you picked up on that.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. That's why I was so relatable to the song. But yeah, great video that you put out. It was very old school, I should say, and new school too, because you had the AI version with it. And I love that mixture, you know?
Yeah. Well, I tell you this, I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to shoot with real people. You know what I mean? But I couldn't find anyone that wanted to play this role of a woman slowly transitioning into someone who's got on drugs. Didn't nobody want to do that. So I used the AI just to be more creative, and I think it came out okay.
It came out good as hell. I loved it, every aspect of
Well,
it.
thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Um, let's move on to another standout track on Keep It Rugged. Oh yeah, it's called Cool Daddy. I love Cool Daddy, y'all, because it's got like a pimpin' type vibe to it. I'm talking about Gator Prince and lots of game. Just it was just a story within a story, like each verse, you know. And I want to
Yeah.
ask you, I guess I'm being a little funny, but were you a pimp back in the day?
Oh, no pimps, no pimps over here. Ladies, I love y'all. I won't do that to y'all. Okay, you know what I mean. What did happen though was I'm a big fan of the black exploitation film era.
Mm.
So I've always loved that in music too. Like I love Too Short, uh, Rapping Forte. You know they out of the Bay. Just any music that deal with those pimp type vibes and lyrics. Although I know that those type of songs and imagery um, is frowned on in our community, especially back then in the '70s. A lot of people didn't like that, because it paints us in a bad light.
Hmm.
So they didn't like the movies like the Mac and Dolomite and movies like that. But I think they're funny. I love the acting. Um, and it just still depicts a real tale of how life is on the streets, especially back then, and even today a little bit. But I've always just loved that kind of music. And DJ Kawhi track, the name of the track that he named it Daddy Cool. I didn't title it. That's just the name of the beat. So I just went off that. And
Oh,
I feel like, well, yeah, it does kind of get that pimpish type vibe to it. And I took no time writing that. Like that came quick. That
wow.
came real quick. And I was like, yo, let me tackle this. So I found some samples to put in there from different movies. One being the Mac, with Max Julian playing Goldie. I think that's a lot of people's favorite movie when it comes to the pimp movie. So it's just paying homage to that film era and my love for that type of music and movies.
Okay, I see you. I see you. That's like a part
Yeah.
of your personality, I see. You put a lot into this album. And speaking of you putting a lot into this album, bro, why did it take you over 2 years to release this album, Keep It Rugged? Why'd you keep that from us?
So it was initially going to be an EP, and in 2024 it was ready to be mixed and mastered with I think like 5 songs. So I had 5 songs ready, and 2024, and all we had to do was just get it mixed and mastered. But the engineer we had kind of had some setbacks, so we were kind of waiting on him. So the top of the year, 2025, we found another engineer, and so we just got started with that. In the meantime, while waiting in 2024 on that engineer, I said, well, let me write some more songs. So I just decided to make it a full LP. And I want to incorporate a lot of DJ aspect on it because I'm a big fan of the DJ culture. So I want to reach out to my man DJ Glib Styles and give him some shine on it. And I had to find a feature for one of the songs. So that contributed to it taking a while, but really it was going to be an EP. It was going to be released in 2024. So 2025. We had to kind of, reconvene and figure out what we was going to do. So we found the engineer, we got it out. Take my time anyway. I write slow. I'm not a fast writer. I don't believe in just going and putting something down. I don't like freestyling my lyrics or nothing like that. I like to take my time and go over it and make sure everything is the right type of marriage with the tracks and the lyrics and the flow and the cadence and all of that. So, of course, the mixing and mastering, I'm very particular on that, where I want the drops and where I want certain delays on certain parts of the song. We just take that something. So, but we want to get it out.
Oh, no. I definitely understand that. You're very meticulous about the production that you put out, and it shows because the production itself was smooth. It really felt cinematic, like listening to each track, like straight through,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't normally
Yeah.
get that from many albums or whatever because it's not the 90s no more, but you got that vibe though.
Yeah, and I pride myself on that. And I tell people too that I'm not just that type of art. Like I'll rap over whatever. I'll rap over modern day beats too. I know a lot of the beats now they are like slowed down, real grimy, real dark. They go with a certain type of drum pattern nowadays with these guys. And I love those beats too. I tell people, depending on what producer I'm working with, if he's got that type of old school 90s, late 80s, early 2000 vibe, send me those. Mm-hmm. Or if you got a new modern 2025, 2026 sounding beats, give me those too. So I like to mix it all in. It's just hip hop at the end of the day, but I like for it to be real authentic hip hop. I don't want anything cheesy or corny. So I pride myself on just real hardcore boom bap or smooth, laid back, melodic boom bap, just as long as it's boom bap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Speaking of like a smooth transition over to melodic sounds, you have this one track on there called Looking for a Way Out. Now, mm-hmm. I want to ask you in this song, what personal moment gave you the leverage to write this song, and how do you think it'll help others get along?
Well, so with this one, DJ Kawan, and again, he produces the whole album. Shout out to Kawan. When I got the track for this one, I didn't know what to write on it. I knew I wanted to put something on it. So I called him and asked him, hey man, what topic that you don't hear enough of in hip hop that people you feel should talk about? And he came with that one, depression and mental illness. He said he would like to hear more of that. So I said, hey man, I'm gonna call you back. And I got started on it. And I deal with a little depression myself a little bit. So I kind of came from a place of it being personal a little bit. And then I know people who go through these kind of things. And so I just pulled from that. And I wanted to write something that people abroad could relate to, but especially those that's going through it. I think it will help people that's suffering from it because they need anything to help pull them through it. In the song, I talk about how you can't really afford a doctor and you just have to suffer and deal with it because you can't afford to get medicine or treatment or help. And a lot of people go through that and they just kind of, we'll see them out on the streets going through one of their episodes and we'll think they're crazy. Look at that crazy man on there. Look at that crazy. They're not crazy. They just kind of going through something, that we don't understand. I think songs like this, and I don't hear a lot of these songs, right? Which is another reason why I want to do it. I think it would help them if they, get a chance to hear it and sit down and listen, and they can identify with it.
Definitely. Everything you just said and described in the song and what you said right now is relatable. Like, I mean, people know other people that go through it, and
Hmm.
they may go through it themselves as well. So,
Yeah,
um, the song, it reminded me of No Way Out, reminded me of DMX and Marilyn Manson's Omen. I know it
yeah.
sounds crazy. It's just there's a certain cadence in the song.
I know what you mean. I
Yeah,
can see why you say that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I'll take that. It's DMX. You know what I mean? Hey, I'll take that. Yeah.
Rest in peace, DMX.
Rest in peace to the dog. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So let me ask you, are you gonna have another visual for any of the tracks on Keep It Rugged?
Yeah, that's where we at now. So we're looking to shoot one for looking for a way out. Possibly egos. I wanted to do one with Daddy Cool.
Man,
I don't have no budget. If I do that one, I want the real pimp 70 style. You know what I mean? I want to really do that one right. I don't have no budget for that. And I don't want to keep using AI. Yeah, I want something real. But we might have another avenue to shoot a video for Daddy Cool. We're just trying to look into that right now, but definitely we looking for a way out is supposed to be up next. So
okay,
we're taking our time with the rollout. We're gonna promote and push this album for a while.
you
You know,
should.
like I said, it's 2 years in the making. We're gonna get everything we can get out of this thing. You
You
know what I
got
mean?
to,
So
got to.
uh, and then it just bring more attention to it later on, you know, that let the people know that it's still out here, still doing pretty good. And
Mhm.
here's a new visual for it. And if you haven't heard of it by them, hopefully by the time we do the next video, it'll be brand new to them. They'll go back and check the album out.
Yeah.
Looking for a way out of egos is what we're looking to do next.
Okay. Well, I look forward to
Yeah.
that. I look forward to seeing that video, especially because mental illness and mental health is so important in the hip hop community, I believe, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. It's a serious topic. Yeah, no doubt.
definitely, just amongst people in general, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, so are there any Dallas icons or legends that you kind of look up to and it kind of shapes your music?
Get in the game with the college branded Venmo debit card. Wreck your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back with Venmo Stash, a new rewards program from Venmo. No monthly fee, no minimum balance, just school pride and spending power. Get in the game and sign up for the Venmo debit card at venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo stash terms and exclusions apply at venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Yeah, so we're gonna definitely go with the DOC. You know, we gotta go with my man, the DOC. Very influential, did a lot of big things, even though he went to California. We was right here cheering him on. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I can't believe this, man. So he's right here from the hometown. And he's still out here doing things. He's
Mhm.
still out here doing things. And word is that he's supposed to, you know, use AI for his voice to get his original voice back. So we all looking forward to that. But DOC has definitely been an influence. Um, you know, I'm from an era where I'm influenced by certain MCs and this new generation. You know, I want to shout them out for carrying on the Dallas music scene. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I'm talking about the new artists because there's a real large hip hop scene here, like real hip hop, not just secular music or regular rap music. You know, so shout out to all my people and all my peers that do hip hop. Everybody from the Deep Ellum era in Dallas. But I want to shout out the younger generation for keeping Dallas on the map as a whole, to
Mhm.
let people know that we rap down here. It ain't just trap and drill. There's real hip hop down here. You have to come to a real big melting pot of some of everything, R&B too, soul, everything. So, but my influences are definitely people from my time, the 90s, 80s. They're not well known. So if I name anybody, probably wouldn't know them. But for us, they're everything. And but I would say the DLC, Erykah Badu, of course. You know what I mean? Got to shout out her. Shout out to Big X the Plug. He's the newest sensation out here representing Dallas. You know, so I gotta give him props for doing his thing. And any up and comers, you know what I mean? Let's all join together, man, and keep putting the city on the map. But yeah, DLC would probably be the one that's more influential.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for implementing the new generation in hip hop too, you know, because a lot of older people or old heads, whatever you want to call them, they be like saying, oh no, I don't like that new generation stuff. It's like, bro, you got to move with the times, you know? So, but also keeping it rugged. Huh?
Right. It's okay. It's okay to not like it. You don't have to like it, but you know, just acknowledge that it's here. It's here. And they're doing their thing. And it's totally it's okay with being separate from what we do. You know what I mean? And we just need to get to a place where we can respect each other's art form and not bash each other for being old or being young. You know, if we can come together and make music, fine. If not, then let's just, those that enjoy the younger generation, that's from my generation, fine. Those that are younger generation enjoy what the old school guys are doing, that's cool too. So yeah, we got to get out of this thing, man, because I'm tired of this conversation.
Yeah.
Like, what more can we say about it that we don't like?
Thank you. You
know what I mean? If you hate it, you hate it. If you hate it for the same reasons this guy, okay, well, I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? So just don't listen to it, then.
Exactly. Like your mama ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
Don't say nothing. Shut your mouth. Yeah, man.
So funny, but yeah, that is true. Okay. What pieces of Dallas do you feel like is being overlooked music wise? Like you said, Dallas has a big hip hop scene, you know, for our generation of hip hop, 80s, 90s type deal.
Yeah. I would say that because the younger generation, they're already getting their shine with the Yellow Beezies and the Trap Boy Freddies and the Mo 3s and the Big Extra Plugs. And there's another new guy, I think that's Zillionaire Doe, I think. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. But so they're the more modern guys that's putting Dallas on the map. But for my generation, we there's a plethora of very talented MCs and FemCs. There's a lot of women out here who can get down too. You know what I mean? So shout out to my man Original Soul from Dallas. Shout out to Robot Millennium, Picasso, Fort Knox. The list can go on and on and on. To my man P. Flow. We got a lot of talent out here, and that gets overlooked because of the younger generation. Because people think when you come to Dallas, you're gonna get who's more mainstream. But you have to come deep in Texas to find out that no, that's real hip hop here. That's the real culture resides here in Dallas too.
Definitely. You know that song by Megan Thee Stallion called "Bigger in Texas"? You gotta listen to that song. Yeah. She's giving homage back to where she's from too. You feel me? Well, she's from Houston. I think she's from Houston, but still, you know, Texas.
But yeah, we look at it as Texas. You know what I mean? Yeah, we look at it all together.
Yeah, all together collectively. Yeah. So, D.R.U.M.S Rugged, tell me. And I ask every artist this. I have to keep saying it. No, I'm gonna say this. Where do you see yourself music wise in about? I'm gonna give you 2 years since it took you 2 years to release Keep It Rugged. Let me see where you at in 2 more years. 2028.
You know what I want? I want to have more projects out. So I have a clothing line that I'm trying to upstart. And it's called Keep It Rugged. But I also have a woman's line called Pretty Rugged.
Oh, that's
right, for young girls and women and stuff like that, you know, for y'all to get down with and everything. And I would love to build that brand up, probably even more so than the music, right? Because I think I got a passion and a talent for designing, designs and clothes. I want to do that. And of course, keep it on with the music. I used to be a producer. I just don't have the equipment, but nowadays I don't have no excuse not to have any equipment because everything is it's really affordable now, and I can get it, but I would like to get back into production and just kind of put out more music. I'm doing my own videos, so I want to upgrade that with more actual cameras and not just my phone. A lot of videos are from my phone. So I want to upgrade that. So in a couple of years, hopefully I can be recognized for a little bit more of those things.
Definitely. Before we get out of here, I got one idea, and you don't have to do it, but it's just an idea. You said for Daddy Cool, you didn't have the production, the budget for it. But what if you since you're gonna be pushing this album out for a few months now, October, you throw like a quote unquote Halloween party, and it's like a pimp style theme, and so everybody coming in their pimp outfits, the girls coming in their clothes or whatever, and you kind of get the feel of the video from that,
That's an idea. That is an idea. Yeah. We'll see. Who knows, man? We'll see. Like I said, we do have an option to do a video for that. It won't be AI and it won't be, real human. So we're probably looking to do animation with it. But again, I want real people, you know what I mean? So maybe, who knows, maybe there might be a Daddy Cool Part 2, and that will be a real video, you know what I mean? So we'll see. But that is a good idea to throw a party, a pimp style theme party for Halloween, and maybe shoot it as a video site on that particular day or night, and try to get some footage in. So yeah.
Yep, it's just an idea. You never know what can change.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you, D.R.U.M.S Rugged, for coming on today's show. I really appreciate it. It was a pleasure talking to you. When you come out with your new projects, hit me up, let me know, and we can do a part 2, period.
Yeah, I'm definitely working on that. I'm working on 2 projects now. No set release date or nothing right now. Just still kind of in the developing stages and writing and recording, but definitely there's 2 projects in the works. CDs, cassette tapes.
That's dope.
Cassette tapes are available on Mad Good Records, Bandcamp, madgoodrecords.bandcamp.com. And the CDs here are available at my man DJKawanmusic.com. You can purchase CDs and cassettes. Of course, the digital copies too are there. And yeah, we're trying to push this clothing line, keep it rugged. That's in my bio and Instagram. So if people want to go check out what I have as far as clothing, it's on there. Again, it's in my bio on Instagram. So you just have to go through there and search through, and you'll see it. It's on Zazzle. I have a Zazzle account. And yeah, more videos, more music, and I'm out here, as they say. I'm outside.
Yes. He is outside, ladies and gentlemen. So go check out his new, well, it's not new, but check out his album. Keep it.
It's new to somebody. It's new to somebody.
It's new to somebody. Yeah. You heard about that. Facts. All right, Chicago. Thank you so much, Dallas, Texas, for having me on. I love you all, and see you next week.
Thank you. Peace.
This episode is brought to you by White Claw Surge. Great podcast pick, friend. No surprises there. After all, you're all about finding the tastiest flavors out there, just like White Claw Surge. And with big, bold flavors to enjoy, like blood orange, blackberry, cranberry, and more, it's time to go all in on taste. Unleash the flavor. Unleash White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. 8% alcohol by volume. White Claw Seltzer Works. Chicago, Illinois.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
You know what they say. Early bird gets the ultimate vacation home. Book early and save over $120 with Vrbo. Because early gets you closer to the action, whether it's waves lapping at the shore or snoozing in a hammock that overlooks, well, whatever you want it to. So you can all enjoy the payoff come summer with Vrbo's early booking deals. Rise and shine. Average savings $141. Select homes only.